Welcome. My 360 Combat family. Today I'm gonna go over a subject that a lot of people don't really talk about, but I'm gonna address it when it comes to your concealed carry, your vehicle, and the characteristics of your vehicle that may help you or harm you when it comes to carrying concealed carry. And some considerations you have to look at. Okay, today we're gonna look at these two vehicles. And bring a lot of things to light. Okay, this Corolla right here, and the characteristics of it, and this big Nissan Armada and the characteristics of it. Now, when I'm in a vehicle, and one of the things I think about more importantly is where my weapon lines up in accordance with what kind of seat they have. So whether you carry an appendix carry, that seat configuration is really important. If you carry at 3 o'clock, 3:30, or 4 o'clock, or 5 o'clock, that seat configuration can really help you or hurt you. Now, let's check this out. Let's open it up. The Corolla first. Okay. You see how the seat has these wings on it? Like these race car seats? The way they flare out, where they flare in, holding the body in place. Okay? Now, when I get in this vehicle and this seat is hugging around your sides, hugging into your sides, if you carry an appendix carry, how close can I get to the steering wheel and how far away can I get to the steering wheel where I can be comfortable? Well, let me close this door. The other thing you have to consider is this, the airbag. Look inside the glove box and it'll tell you exactly how far you can be from this airbag lid popping up and the airbag coming out and hitting you. Most times it's probably 12 inches of safety before, because it's like a shotgun round when it opens up. So me doing this, so I don't want to be too far close to this airbag. You see people, short people driving, and they this close to the airbag, which means this is going to hit you in the face. You might be unconscious. So finding that happy medium of a carrying appendix, how I'm going to get to the weapon. If you're at 3 o'clock, 3:30, or 4 o'clock, or 5 o'clock, look, you got to deal with this. You got to deal with that curvature of that seat, okay? Not to mention when you have the seatbelt on, I got to deal with that. The other part I want you to also think about is this. When I'm in this seat, like right now, you see I have the seat leaning back, okay? If somebody's firing from the outside, where they gonna hit me at? That's important. Also, the center line, the top line of this door, where does that line up with my heart? That's also an important factor. If I decide to sit up, let's see. If I decide to sit up, okay, now, so you can't see the back window like you did before, but my head is higher in the ceiling. And see how the difference is? My heart is a little higher up now on the line of the door. That's important, especially if you're doing this executive protection, wearing body armor, things of this nature, or just in general. Things to pay attention to. A heart shot, lung shot from the side of the door can put you in grave danger. So, things to think about. The distance from this airbag, the configuration of the seat, the height of where your heart is at, because my heart is actually sitting a little bit higher than the door now, since I'm straight up. If I lean back a little bit, now it's right on this beam, on this I-beam right here, it lines up with the I-beam. Provides a little bit more protection, okay? Things to think about. So me trying to get the seatbelt off and getting to the seat, so which means I have to lean up. If I'm back here at 3 o'clock, 3:15, 3:30, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I got to really lean up to get to that weapon. So look how far I got to lean to try to get to that weapon. Okay, now let's check out the other vehicle. Try not to make this a long vehicle, but this is information that needs to be, disseminated. Okay, now the Armada. We go in here and check it out. Okay, similar. It's not as rounded in as the other car. Now, let's check it out. Okay, now, great distance from the airbag. This one pops up, the airbag comes out, hit me. I'm a nice distance from it. You can see the little lean back a little bit more. Got a lot more headroom in here. If I was carrying an appendix carry, could I get to it? Yeah, I can get to it with the seatbelt on and prep it. When you put the seatbelt on, put the seatbelt around the front of your belt line so you still can get to your weapon. That's also important. Now see with this one, my heart sits above the lining of the door. I'm leaning back a little bit, so if I went forward a little bit more, let's see what that does to me, okay? Can I line my heart up with that beam? Yeah, but am I still a little more forward? Yes. Can I still have control of the vehicle and a safe distance from the airbag? Yes. Let's see. This gives you a lot of problem? Probably so. So these curved in seats, when it comes to your concealed carry, you got to think about that. How you gonna get to that 3:30, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock? You know, how far I gotta lean forward to get to it? And if I'm leaning forward, what am I telling the people outside the car? I'm reaching for a gun. So it's different things to think about that I want you to think about. We're thinkers before fighters, okay? Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. 360 combat. Where are you exposed at? You know, when you're driving this vehicle, how much windshield? How much glass can they see? Like right now, this glass is something that also people don't talk about. See where the glass is in the top of the vehicle is? Where that lines up with my body, okay? That hits me right here. I got that much coverage from taking fire from the front of the vehicle. Some vehicles you sit up and it's from here. So now your chest up, you're vulnerable to shots through the windshield. Things I want you to think about. I travel in 52 countries, and ladies and gentlemen, trying to pick vehicles for executive protection and ones to put clients in, it's a task, especially when you're traveling abroad, because they don't have accessibility to various vehicles as we do here in the States. Things to think about when you're carrying concealed carry, vehicle selection, how to make it work with the vehicle you have for your concealed carry to protect you yourself, and your family. Things to think about, ladies and gentlemen. Get in your car, figure it out, find a way. We only have one life. Expect the unexpected from everybody. Same thing for you. It should be a surprise when you have to protect yourself and they go, oh my God, I didn't know he had a weapon or whatever. Take care of yourself and your family. Once again, this is Grandmaster Andre Glenn. Peace, love, and happiness. One love.